What's going on, Nerd Nation? This is Sleevecard. I am signing in. And this morning, guys, I woke up to a ton of new Pokemon Sun and Moon information with that's right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 brand new Pokemon getting released. First, they were leaked and kind of rumored about, but then they were later confirmed by Game Freak, so they are now officially on board for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Guys, there's a lot of information to go through, so I'm going to split this up into a couple different videos. But today we are going to talk about one of my favorite from the new confirmed Pokemon, Drampa. So let me throw up his image there on the screen so we can take a look. I have to be honest with you, I love it. This has got to be my favorite, if not maybe the second favorite behind like Tapu Koko. But definitely one of the top 2 favorites that I have out of the new leaks. I was looking online and I saw a lot of you guys are kind of iffy on the design. It seems like a lot of people either super love the design or some of them really hate the design. When I first saw it thrown up, I had 2 thoughts in my mind. One was that we were finally getting sort of like that older sage kind of Eastern mythology dragon, because a lot of the stuff we've seen is more of a Western mythology with like Drotagon and things of that nature. So I'm really excited to see sort of like a more mythical, like Chinese style dragon. It looks sort of like it would be the sage, the old wise master. Like, you know, maybe it doesn't have the same power it had back in the day, but it is ready to play with all of that old wisdom that's really gathered over the years. One of the big things I did see on Twitter about the design, and everybody seems to be saying this, is it looks like the dragon from Wind Waker. It looks like the dragon from Wind Waker. And you know what? I have to be honest with you. This might be, you know, like revoking my Nerd Nation card. But when I first saw it, I did not see the dragon from Wind Waker. I actually saw Falcor from the Neverending Story. And in case you're wondering, yes, I did have to look that up and find out that his name was Falcor, so I didn't call him Atreyu. But love the design. I'm actually okay with it. It looks to me like it would be that Pokemon, it comes out sort of like a Mr. Miyagi, like everybody doubts his abilities and thinks he's going to be like a piece of shit, and then suddenly he comes out and just beats all of our asses because he's just over the top, he knows everything, you know, wax on, wax off. We do have some information about him as far as what we know already. So we do know that he is going to be a normal dragon type, which I'm okay with it. It doesn't put me over the top as if he had been like a fairy dragon or even like a water dragon, which I know we've already had before, but I wouldn't mind seeing another one. The normal dragon typings, like I said, it's okay to me. I'm in 2 minds. Like I think it kind of sucks that he's going to be weak to fighting, which will be terrible because right now there's a lot of close combat. There's a lot of like superpower and stuff being thrown around in like the metagame. So that part's going to stink. However, getting that immunity to Ghost will be okay. I guess that kind of cancels it out. So, like, screw you, Mega Gengar, from what I can tell. Like I said, the typing's okay. We do know his ability. His ability is going to be Frenzy. Now, as far as Frenzy is concerned, we know that it boosts its special attack. Now, I don't know if this part was released, but I haven't seen it yet. I don't know how it boosts its special attack, like what activates the Frenzy ability. So I'm not sure if it's going to be like Intimidate, where, you know, you kind of switch them in and then it boosts on swapping in. I don't know if it's going to be similar to Moxie, where he takes out a Pokemon and then his special attack boosts. Honestly, I don't think it's going to be like Moxie. The only reason because Magearna's ability that boosts special attack when a Pokemon faints, I think it would be kind of overkill to have 2 of those same abilities. But Game Freak's not shy about doing that in the past, so I don't see why they wouldn't do it again. You know, they've already had like Clear Body and Full Metal Body is the new one coming out. Those kind of things where they have kind of repeated the same ability. Personally, I wouldn't mind seeing it operate kind of like Guts, where let's say if Drampa gets attacked by... gets a status such as Poison or Burn, something like that, maybe the special attack boost goes up then. Now, with this special attack and with this kind of design, I gotta be honest, I don't see him evolving. I think it's going to stay kind of like in that one state sort of place. But I do kind of see him playing as sort of like a special attacking version of Drotagon, because Drotagon right now is very physical. Definitely has no special presence whatsoever. So I think Drampa is going to be sort of like the opposite of that, where he's going to be like all special defense. Think maybe like a Gudra as far as typing, but not so much on the attack. And I definitely don't see a lot of speed coming from him because, let's be honest, he has no legs. He's pushing himself around by like these two cloud hands. As far as moves go, so moves I can see Dragon Breath, which has already been revealed, so it's not like I'm predicting the future here. Now, what I am really excited for is hopefully seeing Hyper Voice, seeing Hyper Beam, seeing Dragon Pulse. Those are the three that I really see playing a big role on Drampa. Dragon Pulse, of course, just because it'll be a nice stab dragon move. But Hyper Voice is the one I'd really be excited for. He would get that stab because of the normal type, but then it would also kind of operate the same way that other Pokemon have used Hyper Voice before, with using like Pixelate on Sylveon. Altaria's been using Hyper Voice, things of that nature, where we can definitely use that. I think it would definitely be a nice benefit for the metagame. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. I will be posting up other videos kind of throughout the afternoon and this evening going through the other Pokemon. So guys, tell me what you think. Give me your thoughts down below. And I will see you tomorrow. This is Sleevecard. I am signing out.